Time for baseball in the Bay Area as we welcome you to the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Cincinnati Reds and the Oakland A's. A's baseball starts right now. Marco Estrada will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low 3s in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. This guy should be fun to watch in this one.
Now at the plate, number 2. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. And Dan Vero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
Line drive to center field. Grossman is right there, 1 down. And a moment now to glance at the Reds lineup card in this one. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, this is a fun lineup to watch. They lead the league in hits. They could do it in a variety of different ways. They got some guys in the lineup who can really bang and hit the ball out of the yard. And then they got the little scrappers, the grinders, who will beat this pitcher down, drive his pitch count up, and get into that bullpen.
Now in the box, Jose Peraza, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Estrada has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. 1 out, nobody on. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
That is third. The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
In is Joey Votto now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here comes the first pitch. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. The 1-1. It's a fastball that misses.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Digging in, Eugenio Suarez. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch on its way. And that's in there for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position. Swung on and missed. That's strike two.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
1-2. Here it is. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Reds leave one, and now the A's offense gets its first shot here. No score. Luis Castillo gets the start for Cincinnati in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that. This guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Popped foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats.
And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
All right, Matty, they show up for game 1 of this road trip. They have to find a way to play a little bit better baseball. Coming off a recent homestand where they were only able to squeak out 3 wins, but at the end of the day, the way this team's been playing, 3 wins is a significant positive. So let's see how game 1 of this road trip treats him.
Scooped up on the backhand.
Hey, D-Roll, that's great hustle out of the box right there. The shortstop has to go deep in the hole to make the play, but he was thinking base hit as soon as he made contact.
Yeah, perfect placement right there. He's definitely rewarded for it right there. Nice play by the shortstop. There's not much you can do. You can either plant that right foot and try and come unglued with a throw to first base. You can use the Derek Jeter, try and jump throw, but I didn't think he was going to get him either way.
First offering on its way. No offer at a letter high change. It's ball 1. Grossman aboard here at first with nobody out. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Two and one. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. In the air now, out to right field. Puig giving chase. He's there and records the first out. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. D-Row, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand, you look at the flags and they're blowing straight out. you're running to the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup. It just takes one grain on that bat, and you got a potential 3-run bomb. Look out for these guys going deep today.
So a runner on first with 1 out now. And up next, the outfielder Stephen Piscotty. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good off-speed pitch. Had him out in front for strike 1.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation to pull a string on that changeup. He knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
This is line to left. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Chris.
Here's Chris Davis now, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. First offering on its way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Long run for the center fielder, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Oakland, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. In now is Yasiel Puig. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count. A 1-1 count to Puig. One and two now.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Herman gathers, and the throw is there to record the first down.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. Now let's take a look at multi-dimensional Jurickson Profar. This guy at one point was the #1 prospect in all of baseball. Hasn't come to fruition the way we would have liked, but he is constantly grinding, the ability to play multiple positions and hit from both sides of the plate.
Now batting, number 23, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Inside corner, called as strike 1 and 2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets the outside corner, strike 3.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
And that brings up Scott Schebler. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. The 1-1. And it's fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Lifted down the line in left. Here comes Davis. But he won't get there. It falls in. The throw into second. And he'll make it back to first as the throw won't get him.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at somebody.
Into the box, Tucker Barnhart, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. Schebler leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Popped straight up. Chapman in foul ground, but this will land untouched. The next 0-2. Skied into very shallow right. Piscotty is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. One left for Cincinnati. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Here's the pitch. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high. And Olson with a drive out to deep right. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot that time for Matt Olson. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the A's are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike one. The average right at 280 coming in. 1 home run, 9 driven in. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Good waist pitch, 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Line to the right side,
but this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball.
A runner at second, nobody out. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. For the punch out and the offering, and a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one, and let's focus our attention on first baseman Joey Votto. I don't think this guy gets enough credit for his defense because he's so dynamic on the offensive side, but one of the most prepared players in our sport, and half of that is definitely attributed to the defensive side of the ball.
So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. First offering on its way. And that misses inside, 1-0. 1 out and a runner on second base. And that's too high, ball 2. to deliver on 2-1. Off speed pitch, good for strike 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Well, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Right side. And that is into right field, a base hit. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
The center fielder, number 8.
Striding in, Robbie Grossman. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Very difficult to be a switch hitter in baseball today. Without question, the more comfortable side being from the right side. So he's going to have his work cut out for him here, hitting left-handed.
A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to stop it. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And the A's add on more. It's now a 5-0 game.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop. And he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
Here's Jurickson Profar.
Up next for Oakland, the second baseman.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
The count now at 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. It is taken for strike 2.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Line drive to center field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Yeah, Matt, I'm not sure how much longer they can leave him out there. Not only is he hurting the team, it's probably doing some damage to his psyche as well.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB. This is where you step out, adjust the batting gloves, and take a deep breath. You have to slow the moment down. I know you want to be a hero, but that pitch right there, a great executed changeup, had this batter way out in front.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
On the line, that's a base hit.
Well, pitching poorly once like he did in his last start, it's going to happen here or there, but he's struggling here again too, and there has to be some concern, and part of it is probably psychological. He's got to get those "here we go again" thoughts out of his head.
The 0-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The count to Chris Davis. Profar at second, Piscotty at first, 1 gone. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Changeup. Good pitch there. 1-2. Sliced hard down the left field line. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1, if not both of them home. And he's in safely to third as a run will score on the play as well.
Starters just don't go as deep into games as they used to. Sometimes 5 innings or so, but a guy that gets roughed up for 6 runs early in a game is going to have a hard time even sticking around that long.
So 2 on with 2 away. And up next, the power hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. Here comes the Red skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Michael Lorenzen is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway.
Lorenzen.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In the air out to straightaway left. Waiting on it, the left fielder, and that's the 3rd out. But not before they come up with 6 runs this half inning on the strength of a couple of home runs. We played 2 full. The A's lead this one 6-0. So stepping in, Jose Iglesias. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you can do anything about it.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 once more. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
In now, number 2. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Piscotty racing back to the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
As we take a look at this one, you can see he puts a good swing on it, but I don't think he got under just enough to put some backspin to get it out of here. But hard to complain about a well-hit double, though.
And here's Jose Peraza as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. One 0 count. Here it is. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Runner at second here with 1 man out. On the ground to third. Chapman has it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Joey Votto. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third, but an easy play over at third, and that'll be that. Check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready now, Kendrys Morales, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a ball, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2-1 now.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
This thing
10.
stays in the park, but let me tell you something. He absolutely crushed this thing. This park is no bandbox. It takes a lot to get one out of here, and he almost does it. It carried a long time and hit it halfway up the wall for a long double.
Standing in now, Marcus Semien, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. A base hit in his first trip. Comes set with the 0-1. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Semien stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He was taken in the 6th round back in 2011.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And he fouls this one off. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out.
The catcher, number 5, Chris Herman.
A man at second with one down, and here's the utility man, Chris Herman, to bat now. Here comes the first pitch. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. 1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher. The 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Number 23 is there, and he'll bring this one in, but he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Now batting, center fielder, Robbie Grossman.
Here's Robbie Grossman.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Morales ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate. And they're pulling away. They lead by 7.
When you're up by 7 runs any time in a game, let alone this early, it feels awfully good. They are hitting on all cylinders here, but they have to be careful not to let off the gas pedal now.
Stepping up to the plate, Jurickson Profar. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Grossman is off at first with 2 away. Fouled off. The 1-2. Line towards center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. 2 hits lead to a run here for Oakland. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the A's 7 and the Reds nothing. Stepping in, Eugenio Suarez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You can tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Swing and a miss on a ball in his eyes. 1 strike. Hit on the ground for Simeon. It's short. He's got it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the right fielder, Yasiel Puig.
Standing in, Yasiel Puig looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. Fastball well outside. The 2-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Grossman ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
The batter, number 23.
Stepping into the box, number 23 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
And he falls behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Olsen over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Digging in once again, Stephen Piscotty. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Stephen Piscotty.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Chris Davis will be next. ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem. Baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Into the box now, Chris Davis, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
0-1 pitch on its way. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, man, I think a lot of it depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
The 1-2 turned on down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 7 runs, 13 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Their count now at 2-2. The 2-2 just hung in there on that one. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
The next 3-2. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner.
But no one gets to this one as it lands in the home bullpen. A foul ball.
Hard on the ground towards short. To Iglesias for 1 on the first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
Into the box, Matt Chapman, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Lined hard toward right center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and towering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Here's Kendrys Morales. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And no one will track it down. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Under it is the left fielder, and the inning is over. A's have to settle for just the 1. We played 4 full. The A's lead it 8-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Scheffler.
First delivery to him on the way. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. And he'll fight this one fouled off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
In now, Tucker Barnhart. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fouled away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. One out, nobody on. Balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Grossman has a beat on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Jose Iglesias.
Standing in, Jose Iglesias. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Bouncer to the left side. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Zach Duke gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marcus Semien. A hit in 2 tries so far. In there for strike one, 0-1.
Simeon.
High and deep to right center. Back goes Puig at the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall, and he will get there as the A's have themselves a leadoff double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Ready for another shot now. Chris Herman, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Weakly hit towards first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Up next for Oakland, the center fielder, Robbie Grossman.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Robbie Grossman. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
1-0 the count. The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike one.
Zero.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. The 1-2 pitch sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Out in front as he grounds this one to short. Backhanded. Throw won't get him. Stepping up now, Stephen Piscotty, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Shoots this one over to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Stepping in now, Chris Davis, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Now the relay home. And it's not in time. He's safe as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off closing ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, number 2. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Jose Peraza.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Peraza, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Herman is after it. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Stepping into the box, Joey Votto. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Ball one.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
That's it to short. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He does not. It's thrown away.
The third baseman, number 7.
Man, as we take another look at this in slow motion, you can see that the first baseman makes a great effort to scoop it out of the dirt. Almost had it, but it squirts out of the pocket, and the man's on board with a throwing error.
Standing in now, Eugenio Suarez fouled off. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A ball and a strike.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
1 and 2 now as that one's fouled off. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Reds leave 1. They trail in this one 11-0. Striding in for Oakland, Matt Chapman. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Breaking ball down around the knees, laid off and called a strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
A 1 pitch on its way. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Hit weakly back to the mound. And that's out number 1.
Batter number 10.
So 1 gone for the A's in their half of the 6th. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And this will be fouled away. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. 2-run shot to straightaway center. 6th home run on the season for him as this lead got even wider.
You think it's easy to be a pitcher at this level? Well, when the number 8 hitter takes you deep, you know there's no such thing as an easy out.
The catcher, number 5, Chris Herman.
Into the box, Chris Herman, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Chris Herman goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. Digging in, Robbie Grossman. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. Hit high and deep to right center. Number 23 will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We're through 6 full. The A's lead this one 13-0. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are.
Number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. A swing and a ground ball to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, number 23.
In now for the Reds, number 23. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1. This is a foul ball. Now here's the pitch. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook.
Now
listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
At the plate, Scott Schebler. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that's taken for strike one.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
Popped him up. Chapman is under it, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order. Still looking up at a 13-0 score. David Hernandez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Hernandez.
Jurickson Profar will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. And that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. And they are able to get the out at first, but more importantly, let's hope he's okay on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. So here's the cleanup hitter, Chris Davis. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
Fastball at the knees, maybe even below the knees, but it's strike three called, and there are two away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. Now a long throw home, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Man, I haven't seen an offensive explosion like this since I don't know when. It's been a combination of spotty pitching and inconsistent defense, and now they posted an amazing 14 runs on the board.
Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the center fielder, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And a relay home, and he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
They are putting in some work at the plate in this one, Matt. Another great AB, another hit, another nail in the coffin. That's a startling 15 runs in this one, and they're still going.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Started to offer at it as an appeal goes down to Jerry Hillsdale at third, but Jerry says he held up. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Fouled away.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 8th inning coming up. The A's lead this one 15-0. Digging in, Tucker Barnhart. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Barnhart gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swing and a liner. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
In now, number 2, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center, and that's in there, base hit. And the second run will score as well.
You know, Dero, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So a good performance here in this one as he'll give a tip of the cap to the home crowd after he departs, yielding just 2 earned runs. Joaquin Soria is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 48, Joaquin Soria.
Stepping in now, Jose Peraza, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and a strike.
Look out, 1-1.
Nobody out, runner on first. One and two.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. And there he goes towards second. Pitch strike 3 called. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it.
That was about as easy as they come right there. Hard to say whether that'll be defensive indifference or a stolen base, but either way, he's into scoring position.
So 1 away here in the Reds' half of the 8th. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Davis is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The third baseman, number 7.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. Lifetime numbers against Soria. He's 0 for 4. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Pickoff move to second and a dive, but he's back. And he'll turn and throw back to second again. And a dive, but he's back in. Here's the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. But he will run this one down in right center. A tough L9, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. Oakland is on top in this one, 15-2. Matt Bowman enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
67.
Here comes the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on it? Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field. And that is going to clear the wall. A home run. It's a solo shot for Marcus Semien. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
0-1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. The 1-2. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Base is empty here with nobody out. A shot down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Ball 2. He can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Suarez takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
Second baseman.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jurickson Profar, working on a good line in this ball game. 3 for 5 thus far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And there's ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
Standing in now, Stephen Piscotty, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Going back is the left fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch. A run on 2. So digging in now, Yasiel Puig starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
0-1. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. At the plate, number 23, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
0-1 pitch on its way. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Hit the other way out toward right field. Piscotty's there for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Striding into the box, Scott Schindler has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. The catch is made, and the A's have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
16-2 in tonight's game. The A's took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Marco Estrada earns his 5th winner of the year. Luis Castillo struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 9 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.